Your target audience is the audience to which marketing communication is primarily directed. These are people who need your product or service. Facebook and Instagram targeting works by analyzing human behavior based on interests. The specific interests are selected/configured when the ad is launched. You can have 3, 5, 10, or 15 different target audiences. You need to register each portrait and ask your clients for information about their target audience, such as who they are targeting. How to create a portrait of your target audience. The biggest problem for target specialists is a client who does not know his/her target audience. It is important to understand that we are not selling a product to the client, but fulfilling their most cherished wishes. With that said, how can we fulfill a dream if we do not know who our client is, what he/she lives for, and what he/she strives for? Who is your customer? What you need to know. Geolocation, where he/she is from. It is necessary to focus on certain places and regions. 2. Age. Most often, 8 to 25 years old, 25 to 30 years old, 35 to 45 years old, etc. 3. Sex, female or male. 4. Hobbies and interests. This is very important, as all targeting on Facebook and Instagram is based on interests. Number 5. Socioeconomic status, affluent or poor. 6. Profession. You can set it for HR, doctors, etc. 7. Income. This parameter is important for those who work within the US but doesn't work in Europe. 8. Life values. 9. Decision-making speed. 10. Pain points in advertising are some inconveniences in the life of a potential client that can be played upon in advertising. Find an inconvenience and offer to provide a solution. Here are a few examples of pain points when advertising shoelaces that do not require tying. Number 1, children don't know how to tie their shoes. 2, athletes and runners deal with their shoelaces coming untied. 3, pregnant women have difficulty bending over due to their large stomachs. 4, people with elderly relatives may want these shoelaces to make their lives easier. 5, businessmen who constantly lack time. Why do we need to know our target audience? To make a suitable and unique sales offer. If we know the pain points of our audience, we will be able to offer a competent solution. Knowing the psychological profile of our target audience will allow us to choose techniques that will motivate them to buy. We will be able to correctly develop a budget and advertise only on those sites where our target audience spends time. Many people want to advertise to a premium audience because they have more money. However, you should take into account that many people want to advertise to these individuals, which means a larger budget is needed to communicate with this audience. How to create a portrait of your target audience. If you work with a client who has an active business, you can communicate with top managers, services, sales, and marketing departments using your own creativity and experience. To help you get started, I will share some templates with you that will make it more convenient for you to write down the results of your research. Now let's analyze several examples of well-written target audience portraits. Example: we sell luxury men's watches. What should the customer avatar be? John, age 55, married, lives in London. Income is above average. He often travels and will appreciate premium service as well as brand reputation. It is important for John to emphasize his status in order to make an impression on his environment and partners. This is an example of one of the portraits used for a watch client. Another audience for whom this portrait can be used is farmers, who also have money. Example: we sell handmade leather bags. Who is our client? Rachel, age 30, lives in Ontario. She works as a department head at a large insurance company. Income is higher than average. Unmarried, no children. It is important for Rachel to look good, so she is actively involved in sports and regularly visits a beauty salon. Follows fashion, buys shoes, clothes, and accessories from famous brands. Rachel spends a lot of money on herself, but is not a spendthrift. Rachel thinks about her future, saves up money for major purchases. Rachel wants to give the impression of being a successful girl. Good service and high quality items are important to Rachel. Her purchases must correspond to the latest fashion trends. She is ready to spend if she understands the benefits of doing so, but she will definitely not waste money. You can develop your own portraits by using this format to reduce guesswork. Test them out in your own advertising. If a specific audience does not buy, pass, or order, move on and start testing a different audience that might actually buy.